We're here today to talk with Ryan Christianson, the CEO and founder of Create Desserts, a new dessert concept that is sweeping the Los Angeles County. Ryan, welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Desserts, a lovely topic. Why don't you tell us about your concept?
Well, Create Desserts. This is a new dessert concept, basically. At this point, doesn't exist anywhere. In a nutshell, Create Desserts is a custom cookie shop. At Create Desserts, you can create any combination of baked good that you could possibly imagine. With 10 different doughs and 100 different fillings, it's unlimited, the possibilities of the type of cookie creations you can make at Create Desserts. Create Desserts isn't only a custom create shop, but it's also based on a business model that allows people who are in a hurry or just want a quick snack to come in there and create something totally genuine and be able to receive it in a very short amount of time. Any stop at Create Desserts should take no more than between 3 and 5 minutes to receive your product.
That sounds like the ice cream bar concept gone to the cookie.
Yes, very similar. The basic business plan is going to be very similar to what you see with the Pinkberry phenomenon or the frozen yogurt stores. And it'll also be very similar to like your coffee shops like Starbucks. It pretty much incorporates the idea of dairy dessert products, ice creams, frozen yogurts, baked goods, cookies, and also coffee and espresso drinks, very similar like you'd find in a Starbucks.
That sounds very interesting. So why don't you walk me through? I'm a cookie lover. What can I expect when I walk into a Create Desserts store?
Okay, well, the basic experience when you walk into a Create store is you come in the front door and there will be a line on the floor that takes you to a ordering bar. From this bar you're going to have plasma screen TVs with a list of different fillings. These could be anything between basic chocolate chips, nuts, to candy bars, cereals, granolas, pretty much anything you could imagine. We're going to have about 100 different fillings for the cookies. From there it takes approximately 1 to 1.5 minutes to bake your cookie. So the whole process is about 3 to 5 minutes from when you walk in and walk out of the store. So this is a very quick style service type of a location.
So you said 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I bake cookies at home. It takes a lot longer than 3 to 5 minutes. How did you get that down to such a short amount of time frame where I can walk in and get a hot baked cookie in less time than it takes me at home?
I was actually able to bake the cookies even faster than a minute and a half, but the quality, you start to lose the quality at that speed time. But with a minute and a half bake time, the difference between a traditional baked and a high-speed baked cookie is very minimal. In some cases you can't see the difference at all.
Fantastic.
And also technology has allowed us to cool things quicker through what is known as impingement cooling hoods. It's basically a fan that goes through a hood that forces the air to hit the cookie at a certain way that allows the heat to dissipate faster. They explain it as little tornadoes of air, basically penetrating the cookie without damaging the form of the dough.
So tell us about your overall goals for Create Desserts. So you're new in the market, you're introducing a new concept in cookie baking to the public.
Exactly, this is a new concept. We can't find this idea out there anywhere. As far as we know, there's no existing stores that carry this product. Our first stores are going to be opened up in Southern California. We're looking at Los Angeles and Orange County area. Our goal is to open up 2 to 3 stores in the first 2 years.
So who do you see your client as being? Los Angeles is pretty appearance-driven city.
Well, that's a good question. I'm glad you asked that. The great thing about this concept is that it applies to the greater population. Everybody loves cookies. Cookies are the cornerstone of American desserts. So basically everyone is our potential client. But that being said, we are looking towards family-oriented communities in the beginning because kids are big fans of baked dessert goods, and we want this to be a fun concept, something that families can go to
So it seems that since Create Desserts is such a family-oriented business, you're talking about local community. What are your plans for ensuring that Create Desserts creates a strong foothold in the local community and liaisons with the stakeholders of that community?
We will have communications established with all of our stakeholders, whether it's through our employees, our clients, the media, the government. We want to have a very fluid type of communication with all these different entities, so as problems arise, we're able to direct these problems, to address these problems as quickly as possible with one unified voice coming from the company.
So tell us your goals for giving back to the community. Do you have a plan in place?
We plan on giving back to the community more than just in the form of taxes that we're paying back into the neighborhood in which we live in. Besides taxes, we also are going to create jobs, which this is also a value added for any community in which we participate in. Besides job creation and taxes, we also plan on buying all of our products, from local industry. So instead of sourcing my dough from the East Coast or my dairy from the Midwest, I'm going to use local producers. So this is actually going to create more jobs and more wealth in the community in which we live in.
So the big topic also is environmentalism. As a new business, how do you plan to address consumers' concerns about waste and recycling?
In our type of business, we are going to accumulate a lot of refutables, a lot of waste products. All of our products we're either going to buy recycled paper goods, or we're going to use biodegradable papers that will be recycled. We're going to stay away from anything that is damaging to the environment or that cannot be recycled. Besides our products that we use for our services, we're also going to make sure to recycle all the other waste materials that we consume in the stores ourselves, and this will cut down on waste of gasoline and extra cars on the road, emissions, and all the other things that come along with having to transport things over a long distance.
Ryan, thank you very much for joining us today to tell us about your new business concept in Los Angeles. We look forward to seeing you out there creating desserts.
Well, thank you very much.